Hello, fellow fish nerds, students, past, present, future, and ones I'll never teach. Welcome to part one of my space science video lesson. This one's going to be focused on the solar system. Figure it makes more sense to start off small and then branch out. Of course, you could start off with the Earth and the atmosphere, but that's the weather unit. I'll get to that later on, maybe next year. Anyways, solar system. Obviously, the root of the word solar system is our sun, Sol, S-O-L. It is the center of our heliocentric belief, obviously, and knowledge that the sun is the center at which the Earth and the other planets revolve around. It is 93 million miles away from the Earth, which scientists made a very large metric measurement called a 1 astronomical unit, or 1 AU, which is worth a little bit more than 1 AU, which is an Australian dollar. Anyways, AU is the Australian dollar. Anyways, close enough. So that's the sun. How hot is it? Really hot. Have we sent missions there? Yes, we have sent missions there. They burned up when they got too close. It was a one-way mission. So they sent us those missions, or unmanned, obviously, probes that send us the temperatures and other readings back. Next planet, obviously. The first planet, Mercury, is a terrestrial planet. Terrestrial meaning it is solid, made of rock. It is Earth-like. Terrestrial. Terra, the Latin word for earth or soil. Mercury does not have an atmosphere. It is too close to the sun. It is rather small. It's smaller than the Earth, obviously. It does not have any moons. No atmosphere. Its day... No, wait. Its year is like 88 Earth days. It's really short because it's closer to the sun. The next planet out is Venus, our sister planet. It is the second planet from the sun. It is also a terrestrial planet. It is solid. It is the hottest planet because it has an atmosphere made of carbon dioxide. Therefore, the greenhouse effect is very active there. It is most similar in Earth to most similar in size to Earth compared to any other planet. That's why it's called our sister planet. Why not our brother planet? Well, Venus is the Roman goddess of love and beauty, so it was like female mythological character. That's important to know about that. It spins backwards. It has a instead of spinning from west to east, it spins from west to east. The sun would rise in the west. Its day is longer than its year, meaning it takes longer for it to spin around than it does for it to go around the sun. Earth is the next planet. Obviously, we know that one. It's a third rock from the sun. Another terrestrial planet, of course, solid, made of rock, although it's mostly made up of water, obviously, as we know. My shirt says 50% air, 50% water. Technically, it's 100% full. Technically, glass is full. But anyways, Earth is mostly made of water. Mostly made of water. We have one moon. Our moon's name is Luna. Our year is 365 days, hour and a quarter days. Our day is 24, a little bit more than an hour. 24 and a little bit more, there we go. And that's why we have leap year once every 4 years to make up for that quarter day that gets missed every year. Next is Mars, the last of the terrestrial planets. Its atmosphere is the most like ours. It's very thin. It's called the red planet because it's most of the color red. Mostly a high iron content. It has 2 moons. That's basically about it about Mars. Its year is a little bit longer than ours. Its day is slightly longer than ours. High temperatures around basically what it is right now, 72 degrees or so Fahrenheit. Lows are pretty cold. You would definitely need to bundle up, etc. to survive there. just outside of Mars, outside the orbit of Mars, in between Mars and Jupiter, is the Asteroid Belt, which is a belt of asteroids. Asteroids are large rocks. The largest one is approximately the size of Texas that we know of. Especially, they aren't planetary sized. Obviously, they're weirdly shaped, so they're not perfectly round at all. Asteroid Belt. Next is Jupiter, the largest of the planets. It is a gas giant, just like me after I leave Taco Bell. It has like 64 moons, most of which were discovered by Galileo. No, sorry, discovered by Newton using a Galilean telescope. I get those confused. Sorry, it was discovered by Newton. Newton discovered moons of Jupiter, discovered the red spot, the giant storm that you could fit 3 Earths inside of that storm that has been going on for 400 years. So he discovered the red spot, or the giant spot. He discovered most of its moons. He made up geometry. He has no life and no friends, okay? Anyways, moving on. After Jupiter is Saturn. Yeah, Saturn has rings. That's how you know it's married. It has a lot of rings. They're mostly made up of dust, small particles, small rock particles. It does have quite a few moons. Not as many as Jupiter, though. Once again, another gas giant. Saturn is known for its rings. Uranus, pronounced Uranus so that middle schoolers don't giggle. Uranus is next. It actually spins on its side. So, still the same direction, but rotated like on its side like this. Forget what the word is for that. I can't think of it. You can help me out. Post the comments below. Then Neptune is a kind of a blue, cold, pretty far away from the Earth, obviously, far away from the Sun. Has quite a few moons. Probably post more updated details in later videos. But as far as my students go for knowing for the test, this video basically covers what they need to know for the test when it comes to the solar system. And that is it for the planets. Then you get into what's called the Kuiper Belt, Kuiper Belt. And it is in this belt of planetary objects, not planets, that we find the planet formerly known as, well, Pluto, formerly known as a planet, is now classified as a dwarf planet. It is a planetary object. Why is it a planetary object and not a full-out planet anymore? Because it is not that much bigger than its moon. Its orbit is not regular. It's not that much bigger than our moon. Actually, not at all. Russia is bigger than Pluto is. Hello, if one of our countries is bigger than you are, you have some identity issues as far as planets go. So that's why it's no longer classified as a planet. It is a planetary object. There are other objects in the Kuiper Belt that are larger than Pluto that are still not considered planets, so that's why it's not. Outside of that is a lot of space, obviously, and objects, including Planet X, which was discovered 3 years ago, about 2015 or 16. It is so far away, the sun looks like a small nighttime star. Its year is approximately 10,000 Earth years. Will this be on the test? No, it will not. Other planetary objects, let me back to the Kuiper Belt, include planets like Eris. So that's basically about it. Outside of that, you're getting outside of our solar system, which the Voyager mission, I think, has just left our solar system like a few days ago. I don't know. I don't keep up with it perfectly, but still pretty cool. Voyager mission was sent out in the 70s, I think, with multiple languages and recordings going on to send back knowledge and information back to us. So that's basically it for our solar system. I will probably post a more detailed video later on about the outer planets, but it's also getting dark and the lighting is obviously getting pretty bad. And so is the main character content is looking pretty bad too. Some pretty nice roll clouds though over there, if you can see them. I thought that was pretty cool looking. You can see them out over my arm. There we go. Pretty nice roll clouds. Pretty cool clouds today. it's been the end of some torrential rains like crazy. But anyways, I digress. So stay tuned for more space science lessons, just information, nothing cool, crazy demonstrations, especially not while I'm driving. That's kind of difficult. But I will be posting a video, some pretty cool facts here pretty soon, hopefully. And like I said, more space science videos to come. I think it should be about 4 or 5 parts, totaling up to about 45 minutes or so of total content. And hey, this video that I just covered just now was an entire class period of information. Watch it a few times, rewind, pause, come back to it, take a break, go play some Fortnite, go play some what's that game called? Minecraft for a little bit, whatever. Go eat some dinner, go hang out with your family, go outside and play. Look, it's nice outside right now. Go outside and play. All right? Pause the video. Study later. 10 minutes. That's good studying. All right? Watch the video. Go outside and play. Anyways, that's it. Stay tuned for future videos about this. Stay tuned and stay fishy, people.